What's up, everybody? This is Lyndsey with Clarity Couture. So, I was doing some tarot readings today, and a saying came up that I really thought was kind of interesting that I wanted to talk about, which is the flaw of attraction. And I think it was the Aquarius reading, and what was coming up in the reading was, someone was trying to manifest something for their own life, but they were over here focusing on someone else and sending really negative energy to that other person while trying to bring in beautiful energy for their own life. So many of you who know how to manifest know that that is kind of like a catch 22. It's like jumbo shrimp. It's not going to work out. And the reason it's not going to work out is because the universe is much like a 3-year-old child, right? And when you are, say, your mommy, and the universe is the child, is your kid, right? You are always directing your child as to what to do by what you're thinking. Now, not just what you're thinking consciously, but subconsciously. And the problem with many people who are trying to manifest right now is that they don't understand that they have so much subconscious built up trauma that they actually end up manifesting really negative things into their life because they're over here and they're like, okay, I'm scripting and like I'm totally trying to do what I want to do, but then like, damn it, that person came over and just pissed me off, and the next thing you know, they're sending bad vibes when 5 minutes ago they were fucking scripting. So it's like the universe can't really match with you because you're doing this. Can you imagine? Like, it's like those escalators. One goes up, one goes down. You are going up, and the energy that you're trying to bring in is going down, or vice versa, based on what you're putting out. That is the flaw of attraction. It is a flaw because so many people don't understand that we're always attracting. We're always, in every minute, manifesting what our world, our reality around us is. Sorry about that, guys. So, one of my favorite sayings lately is my state of being always reflects what I'm seeing. So if you're over here and you're like 2 hours straight, you've got your affirmations, you got your coffee, you're like, all right, I'm ready. I'm gonna be like me, smoke some bowls, you chill, you hone in with Gaia, you get everything great. You're not meditating, you're not doing yoga, which is so important, and this is why, okay? No shade to anyone teaching manifestation or mindset, but if you have people you're helping that have subconscious trauma, like I do, you have to be able to connect some way your body to your breath. Because for a lot of people, for me personally, I have what they call complex PTSD. All right, I'm not trying to identify with that. But in a way, I need to identify with that because for so long, I thought this is just who I am. No, it's hypersensitivity. It's not feeling safe in my own body or around my surroundings. So I act and do things that are out of my normal character and usually are subconsciously sabotaging me. So the reason I always say start Yin Yoga, 2 reasons. Yin Yoga is kind of like, remember in gym class when they would put you down and you would have to stretch and touch the wall? Like, I could never touch the wall. I'm way more flexible than I ever was when I was in 3rd grade. But Yin Yoga is kind of like that. They make you sit and you do one pose for 2 to 5 minutes. And the reason that this is so important is because it calms your mind enough to connect your mind with your breath so that you can actually do the pose. Because otherwise you're going to be in a Charlie horse, it hurts, you're fucking getting mad. It connects you, mind, body, soul. So no shade to anyone, not saying that you don't need to connect. But the thing is, if you're disconnected from your body and you're doing all this manifestation and the scripting and everything's so great and fantastic, and then like 5 hours later some shit happens at work and you lose your shit, you have just disconnected the little bit of connection that you did have to go full throttle into some circumstance that could have been controlled had you been connected in the first place. Again, the flaw of attraction. You were always attracting. So you have to literally get out of what it is you're constantly thinking, and you have to change your entire idealism of who you are every day so that that new you can step in. And it's like they said, you have to live in the end. What the fuck does that mean? Living in the end simply means becoming the version of self that you want to be before you were already that person. That's all living in the end means. All right, like this is just, I'm not even gonna edit this. So like you guys saw me do this. That's usually, you know, I'll let myself like scratch my nose or something. But I'm not even gonna edit this because I have other readings that I need to do. So I just want you guys to know that you can very easily connect to self by doing these very easy, free things at home. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars to get connected. You just need to sit and connect. And that heals you somatically if you have any traumas. And people who have trauma are disconnected from their body. So before you can do anything with manifesting, you have to connect mind, body, and soul. So you know where you are, where you stand. That helps you understand. If the person's energy right there, is it yours or is it theirs? When you're connected, you know. You know if you want them around, you know if you don't want them around. The majority of people's problems happening right now are because they're disconnected, and then they're seeing these little easy to manifest, do it in a day, like manifestation success stories, but like they don't talk about the trauma that they literally had to break down so that you can manifest. So what happens when you have trauma that you don't break down and then you try to manifest and you don't see it? You feel 9,000 times worse. How do I know? I've been there. Because I was trying to manifest and do all the things, but I wasn't doing that soul work. I wasn't sitting with myself. I wasn't letting myself feel that shit. I wasn't healing it. If you don't sit and cry through it, you're not healing it, because feeling it is healing it. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. And I understand this is kind of a weird video. It doesn't have any of my fun stuff. I was in the middle of readings and I'm like, fuck, I really need to do a video about that. And I'm just gonna put it out because you have the ability to absolutely pull in anything you want. But if you have conditioned responses, like these core beliefs, right? Like these core beliefs that you identify with so deeply that you can't pull yourself out of them, it doesn't matter how much work you're doing. You could literally sit and try to manifest for 9 hours a day, but if you're not connected to your body, it won't work. It won't. You'll continue. You'll see little trickles, but something outside of you will always pull you out of that. The Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex, okay? Like, you have to be able to see yourself in your beauty, and if you have a lot of conditioned traumas or like just subconscious traumas you don't even know are coming up, it will sabotage you. You will sabotage yourself because that is how you've always done things. All right, I think I'm going in circles now. I think you guys get it. My name is Lyndsey. This is Clarity Couture. Please click like and subscribe. Yeah, love you guys.